new study out this week says couples who meet online are less likely to get married and more likely to split up.
Boo.
I know, I don't like that.
But our next guest says it can be an effective tool for finding Mr. or Ms. Right if you do it the right way.
This morning we welcome Laurie Berzack. She's the founder of Carolina's Matchmaker. Laurie, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Okay, let's talk about this online dating.
Yeah.
A lot of people rely on it. What is your take on online dating?
Well, you would probably be surprised to hear a professional matchmaker tell you that what I'm about to say, which is I think it's a great tool. And in fact, a lot of people that hire me, I'm online looking for them, searching for them, helping them reach out to people, helping them construct letters or whatnot. It's a tool. You just need to know how to use the tool.
What would you say to someone who's never tried it, but they're a little bit afraid of it?
I think it's good to be wary. You need to be smart. You need to be logical about being online. But you need to pick the right site. That's the first thing that I would suggest to people is I trend to go towards paying for a site as opposed to some of the freebie sites that you never really know what people want out of that. You know, is it a quick hookup or whatnot? So if somebody is investing even a little bit of money, it usually ranges between $25 and $35 a month for online, depending on how many months you sign up for. At least you know that they're committed to something or other. So that's the first thing. And then secondly, yeah, they need to take some time writing their profile and really kind of highlight what they're all about, who they are, what drives them as a person, you know, what is their motivator in life. And then, of course, you need to post good photos.
Good photos for sure.
Yeah.
Can we get back to the profile for just a second? Because I think that that's where a lot of people get hung up.
Yes.
When you say a good profile is important, you mentioned a few things that you should include, but what if people don't really know how to write that?
Yeah, it's interesting because I have an upcoming date coaching seminar, and we dedicate an entire session to this. It's happening in a couple of weeks. You can check it out on my website. But you need to take your time with the profile. You need to really flesh out. Usually with online sites, they give you little sections and they write about me and describe yourself and, you know, what drives you. There's lots of areas that you can fill out. And if you have problems filling that out, it's fine to ask a friend or hire a professional or someone like that to help you fill it out. So it really displays who you are. And I think that's the whole thing with online dating is, you know, you're in a little bit of a vacuum.
Right.
It's not like Facebook or LinkedIn or whatnot where it's sort of public. This is still like one area that people aren't feeling really comfortable with because people are lying and people are posting old photos and there's just there's room for deceit in online dating. So you just need to be savvy and you need to be smart. You need to not be too trusting until the time is right. It's not like, you know, you can run background checks as soon as you encounter a handsome man or woman, you know, beautiful woman on Match.com. Yeah.
Now, my friend Hamona Rollaway might have tried this and has found it's very disappointing when you send a message to a guy or wink at a guy on one of these sites and you don't get a response.
Yeah, that's life.
How can you make sure that you are more likely to get a response?
Well, what I always recommend to people is write a strong letter. And it's okay, by the way, for women to write letters. We're not like living in the 1950s where we can't reach out and we should be afraid. But you need to write a letter that focuses on some of the items that the person has talked about. So, you know, if a guy says that he loves to scuba dive, ask him specific questions or tell somebody if he says he likes to travel or she says she likes to travel, the guy should write back, I love to travel too. You know, I've been to Europe, I've been, you know, South Africa, whatever it is, and have you ever seen such and such? And try to show that you're enlightened and that you're engaging and that you pay attention to detail and that you care about the other person so that even if somebody's kind of on the fence about writing you back, if they look into their inbox and they see that an intelligent, thoughtful letter has been written to them, and even if they're not quite sure about the photo, that might be what kind of pushes them over the edge. Is the personality and the thoughtfulness.
Can we get back to the photos too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had good photos, recent photos, not the 20-year-old photos. Okay.
Yes.
Nothing too risque.
Nothing too risque. And full length and face shots. I like natural outdoorsy shots. I like it when people wear bright colors, friendly, you know, smiling, no sunglasses, no dark colors. We don't need to be, you know, like goth on, you know, all these websites.
Unless you're goth.
Unless you're really goth, and then it's
style,
fine
right.
if that's your look. But, you know, don't try to be something that you're not. And that's the whole thing with everything in life, I think, is you just need to be you. You need to just be authentic. And that's what's attractive to people. And you can look at a whole bunch of these profiles and you can tell who the real people are. Even if they do say, I've never done this before and I don't even know what to say, you know what? Read between the lines sometimes. Give people a chance. because not everybody has, a professional matchmaker writing their profile for them.
Well, some people just aren't good at writing letters. They're not good at written communication. So maybe give them cut them some slack.
Cut them some slack. Don't, I always say if somebody's like 80% of what you're looking for in life, give them a chance.
Yes, I think that's a good rule, Laurie. If you've dated with limited success and you want some tips from experts, again, Laurie's team is holding a dating seminar. It's to empower you to become your own matchmaker. It's being held for 4 Sundays in a row beginning October 12th. Check out carolinasmatchmaker.com, carolinasmatchmaker.com for more information. Laurie Berzack, thank you very much.
Thank you.